This is the amazing part about our game, right? We have wide receivers, defensive backs. We just talked about two of them, right? George and Joey. They're coming in right away, and they're performing and participating at a high level. That wasn't the case back in the day. It took a lot. I truly believe, Ashley, the reason why we're seeing quarterbacks, wide receivers, defensive backs come in and be more successful quicker is because of 7-on-7. Now you can play ball year round. We didn't have that when I was growing up, right?
Really?
No. 7-on-7 is kind of a new thing over the last, I would say,
10 years?
10 years, right? And Corey can attest to this. So I say that because there's some wide receivers under 25 that I don't put in this category. Right. I don't put them in this category because I call them big dogs. So let me tell you some of the guys.
So wait, what did you guys have in to the equivalency of?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing. just like regular football season.
Interesting.
So here are the big dogs that are exempt from this this conversation because they're big dogs. The age doesn't matter, doesn't define you. You're already him. You're already in a top 5 discussion. You're already in a top 10 discussion. Yep. Justin Jefferson, you're a big dog. You're under 25, but you're a big dog. Jamar Chase, you're a big dog. You have no place on this list or in this conversation. You got other guys out there. CD Lamb, look at his numbers. If you look at they talk about Jamar Chase. They talk about Justin Jefferson a lot. But when you look at CD Lamb, he's off to a really hot start in his career. He's a big dog. Has no place on this list. Devontae Smith, we'll get to Devontae Smith. I love Devontae Smith, and I will go out there and say he's a big dog, but we don't talk about him like he's a big dog, so he might end up on his list. Let's see. Okay. Brandon Ayuk. Did I say his name right, team? Because I know I'll chop up somebody's name quick.
Sound right to me.
Okay. He's not a big dog. I'd say honorable mention. DK Metcalf. Can we all agree that DK Metcalf is a big dog? Because 2 years ago, I had him in my top 5.
Yeah, he's a big dog.
Go ahead.
The only thing I would say is DK is past the 25.
How old is he?
He's 25 with 231 days, so he's almost 26.
Okay, so he's a big dog. He's an old dog. He's an old dog. T. Higgins, Jared Wilson, Chris Olave, Jalen Michael Pittman Jr. It's difficult. Amon St. Brown, Drake London. All right, so let's get to my top 5 wide receivers under 25. Here we go. Amon St. Brown. Have you heard of him? Motor City guy. It's not a big market, Ashley, so some people don't even know who this guy is and how he plays the game. He will be a big dog.
Okay.
Okay, and this is no particular order. These are just my top 5 under 25 that, the guys that aren't exempt. George Pickens, we just talked about him. George Pickens in a few years might be the best wide receiver in the whole NFL. Pushing Justin Jefferson, pushing Tyreek Hill, pushing all the Stephon Diggs of the world. Jalen Waddle, we don't talk about him enough, but the dude almost went for 1,500 last year. What was his stats? Was it 1,300 yards? How many touchdowns? Like, come on, man. This dude is special. Garrett Wilson, there's a lot of scouts that are out there saying that Garrett Wilson, hell, not scouts. Aaron Rodgers said, you know what? If he comes and he adds 10, 12 pounds on his body, he might be the next Justin Jefferson. This dude is on his way to being a big dog. This year, he might break all the records. Hell, he might break my record. Like, I own all the single season records for the Jets. They might all fall this year. And I'm okay with Garrett Wilson being the one to break those. Chris Olave, we had him here, Corey, for his pre-draft process. Quiet dude, hard-working guy, but elusive and fast, deceptive. He could be a big dog. He got votes last year for Rookie of the Year. Yeah. So, Ashley, I asked you this question. Did I miss anything? Did I make any mistakes on my top 5 wide receivers under 25, or do you sign off on this? Do you approve of this list?
No, I think if you're going to go ahead and take out the normal names like Justin Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb, those guys, for sure. I think, though, that I would put Devontae Smith in here as an honorable mention.
Oh, so I'm so sorry. So Devontae Smith, I put him borderline. Like he's
like an in-betweener?
He's not an honorable mention. No, because look at his numbers, look at his stats. He's ascending to big dog. Like this is the year.
So you think he's past this group?
Yeah, he's past this group.
That's what I said. So he's middle.
Yes,
he's limbo.
correct,
okay.
correct. I didn't have a category for Devontae.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. No, I like see what people in the chat. I'm seeing Amon-Ra St. Brown. This dude is going to be the real deal. I think he's really going to surprise some people. I mean, the reports are already saying out of the Lions camp that he's the main target in the red zone. Brandon, I mean, you can attest to that. Like, if you're the wide receiver that's getting the ball in the red zone, obviously you're a trusted option amongst the coaches and the quarterback. So look out for Amon-Ra to really probably rack up, I'd say the numbers in that touchdown column. And then Chris Olave, I mean, you just said it. He's a dude he slept on. Like, he just does it all. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we see more production from a Chris Olave than a Mike Thomas, who's missed some time. So
a lot of time.
I really I love this list. I mean, Jalen Waddle, we seen what he did.
There's people in here saying Jerry Jeudy, et cetera, et cetera. See these guys, here's my thing. And I didn't have enough categories. Sorry to cut you off, Corey.
No.
The Devontae Smiths of the world. Devontae Smith, let's put him in the big dog category right now. Had a phenomenal year last year. This dude is special. The reason why we're not talking about enough because he has A.J. Brown there. So there's Batman and Robin, right? Or whatever they're calling themselves. Jerry Jeudy. I'm glad whoever jumped in the chat, they put up his name. When you've been in the league, 2-3 years, like I need to see it right now. We had Jerry Jeudy here. You saw how I talked to him. I was like, yo, this is the year. Like, are you going to be top 5 or not? Mm-hmm. Right? Like you are that special. There's the receiver that was with Amari Cooper. Mm-hmm. There's Devontae Adams, and then it's him when it comes to the best route runners in the league today. There's an argument that he's the best route runner in football. So yeah, there are guys like Jerry Jeudy that I don't have here because you're a vet in my mind. Okay, so you need to be in big dog status. So Jerry Jeudy, I love, and I think he's gonna have an amazing year. But I didn't have him here because I didn't know where to place him.
What about someone like Drake London?
Drake London is not. He's not better right now. I think I love his potential. I love his upside. You guys know I love the big wide receiver. I'm a big wide receiver. He could have a breakout year and find himself on this list or on the big dog status list as well. But we need to see. He was a rookie last year.
Yeah. I say we still need a little bit more. But
when we put this list out on social media, let's make sure that we go ahead and put a disclaimer. Because we don't want what happened with my LeBron James not being a top 5 scorer situation. Right? It was Armageddon.
It was bad.
No, it was. Quick story. We'll just go back in this. Mind you, there was 3 lists.
Right.
It was me, Corey, and Antoine.
Right.
None of us had LeBron because the list was technically true, pure scorers, not all-time scorer. It was who can go ahead, whose bag is the deepest when it comes to scoring, can shoot from anywhere on the court. LeBron, there's a bunch of names I think of before I get to LeBron James. There's AI, there's Kobe, there's Michael Jordan, there's AI. I mean, I said AI. There's Kevin Durant. We all didn't have LeBron on our list. Somehow, I get the bullet on social media, and these two skate.
It was crazy.
Nothing ever happened. But
do not put my list out there.
Put the list out there, but put a asterisk and say whatever. The typical names are considered past the beginning stage.
I need honorable mention. I need big dog status, and I need it's time to go to big dog status. So I'm okay with not putting my list out there because I don't want what happened to you to happen to me.
No, you got to put your list out there. I have to put my list out there.
But they better find it on YouTube or YouTube clip.
Nah, we putting the list out there.
What the hell? Search for it, huh?
Real quick, guys, I just wanted to mention we got a super chat here from RSF Morrow. His top 5, he's saying, is first Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, CeeDee Lamb, Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle. And he said George Pickens. Yeah, George Pickens is a dog.
Yeah, but I respect that. But bro, you got to play by the paper route rules, and the paper route rules is you got big dogs, so they're exempt.